Is it a big step forward or the great mistake? It really depends on who you ask. I'm Dave Delosier in Denver, Colorado, where this state is 1 year into the legalized recreational use of marijuana.
Colorado is really demonstrating to the rest of the country and the rest of the world that you can regulate marijuana, and it works.
Growing. It is a word you can't avoid in Colorado these days.
We hope to grow 7,000 pounds of marijuana this year, and we'll probably sell all of it.
So it's $1.57 and 53 cents.
And as pot plants and dispensaries are growing, other things green are growing as well.
About $700 million in this market, which, by the way, generated about $60 to $70 million in taxes for the state, $40 million of which went to education.
We haven't seen a dime, at least not directly that I'm aware of.
What is growing for school administrators is concern.
Colorado is now, this was a federal study that just came out that shows Colorado has the second highest use of marijuana for those 12 years and older.
As use in Colorado has grown, another number has grown with it.
We are definitely seeing an uptick in the number of people that are testing positive.
She had a pulse for a good about 10 minutes, they said.
Lost on that day were 23-year-old Tanya Guevara and her 1-month-old son, Adrian. The driver who caused the crash admitted to smoking marijuana. A study conducted by the University of Colorado School of Medicine finds the number of fatal accidents in Colorado involving marijuana is twice that of other states.
And that angers me to the point where I just want people to understand that you know, if you're going to legalize something, please make sure you know what you're bringing to your doorstep, because it can be anybody's family.
But in the shadow of Pikes Peak, what's growing is hope.
She had been through periods in her life where she wasn't going to make it. So I had said goodbye to her in my heart.
You can't begin to know the feeling of helplessness when your child endures seizure after seizure, knowing the next might be the last.
You do anything for your kid to stop their suffering.
That anything turned out to be everything. As a last resort, 3 years ago, Paige Figge gave her daughter CBD oil, a byproduct of a cannabis plant, hemp. It worked, and now CBD oil is giving hope to families from around the country with children suffering seizure disorders. In some states, like Wisconsin, CBD oil is legal, but it is not available.
It's 1 or 2% that can pick up and move. And so in a state where they have already passed the legislation, get the politics out of the way and get the rules and regs set up so that people can be served.
Big money, public safety, and lives, marijuana is an issue with many sides.